Hello, hi, my name is D'Angelo, also known as the musical artist DeeRiginal. I was at BCE from 2014 to 2016, so in fact, when I joined, it wasn't even called BCE, and then transitioned. By the time I was leaving, it was called that. Yeah, but yeah, 2014 to 2016. I was the music, practice and performance. I just felt excited to turn up and be in that environment, in this environment. I remember feeling happy. I felt purposeful here. I felt like because before coming here, I went to another college just before, sixth form actually, and I wasn't doing a music specific course. And I wasn't as comfortable with where I was. Like not to downplay it, because that was also an important part of my journey, just to say I was even more comfortable here. And it felt like my castle, I'm not gonna lie. Like I felt so purposeful, because I'm just, every day, I'm doing something related to my passion. I'm around like-minded people that are like interested in the same sort of thing. And yeah, every day was just like, yeah, from what I remember in hindsight, it was really fun. It was really fun. I found it was a really fun experience. And I think of it in hindsight now as like the golden age of my education period. So big up my teacher or tutor, depending on how you want to call it. Whilst I was here at BCE, Alan, I forgot Alan's surname, but Alan, he was teaching our class and he put my name forward to go to the House of Commons and receive the Lyricist Award. I think it was Best Lyricist of the Year. Lyricist of the Year, one of those phrases there. And yeah, and that was 2014. And that was a few months within me starting education here. So for him to kind of see me that early on and choose me, it was like, he clearly had like a great belief in me. And yeah, it was really nice to receive. And I still have the trophy, of course, at home.
The most inspirational lyrics award goes to MC DeeRiginal.
Musically and as a person, coming here changed me a lot for the better, because it helped me channel my voice more. I became more confident personally, and of course through music, performing. This environment championed me as a musical performer. So, you know, every day or every week, going to the common room, doing performances, or having some sort of assessment I needed to do surrounding performance, all of that gave me confidence as a performer. But then that translated into like other areas of my life outside of being a musical artist or a student. I just think in general, my personality developed so much in that time, in that 2-year period. And yeah, at the end of it, it was just like, wow. I just felt really championed. That's what I remember feeling like. I remember feeling like I'd come here, whether I walk into the common room, into the classroom, just outside, whatever it was, even coming from home, so coming from the southern part of central London up. See, I was very specific about that, because I can't say I'm from South London. I mean, I'm not south of the Thames, even though I got SW postcode, so I say central London. But coming from Pimlico all the way to Walthamstow, in the early mornings where it's all packed and stuffy, that was nothing to me, because I knew when I got here, I was in an environment that I wanted to be in. And yeah, it definitely had a major impact on my sense of self. And yeah, big creative education. I dropped my first ever EP, and then I went on to start producing more. Although I was doing a performance-based course, studying here helped me with a bit of production. I started producing outside of just being a recording artist. I put out more and more singles, more videos. Well, good and bad things happened. Some personal bad things happened. Like I went through bereavement, when that kind of slowed me down for like a year or two, around 2017, 2018. But then from 2019 onwards, I've released an album worth of singles and 2 EPs. And yeah, I got my first ever like viral hit on the internet in that time. I think I've had like 2 or 3 now. I've had people that I grew up listening to like show appreciation for what I do. So I feel very accepted in the scene that I've always aspire to be part of. So shout out people like Jeremy, like Skepta, P Money, Wiley, you know, shout out Get, shout out Kano. I've received a lot of acknowledgement from all different types of people. You know, I've got an audience here, mainly in London, but now I see it's in other parts of the UK and other parts of the world. I've got people listening to me in Australia, in the US, in Nigeria, and I feel very confident that at some point I'll do some sort of world tour now. In the past year, I've made the most money I've ever made from music, and hopefully one day it will become my main source of income. But yeah, in the past year and a half alone, so since like 2023 to now, 2025, things have just gone up. Like I done my first ever headline show in 2024, and that was off the back of my first ever pop-up show. So I done a pop-up show and a headline show the same year. They were both a success. They were all packed out, full of people in the room who just came to listen to me because they love what I do, watch me, take me in. I mean, it's nice when it's not just friends and family, you know? And it's nice when it's a show that you've put on, because it's scary when you're taking the risk to put on a show and then you want to make sure people pay and then actually turn up once they pay. So, but yeah, these are just some of the big highlights. And yeah, now even this year, it's expanded even more. Like outside of just being this songwriting, recording and performing artist, I'm stepping into like other lanes. So like, I've got this whole London-based map nerd content creation thing that I post on Instagram and TikTok, where I walk like TfL lines. I walk the Victoria line, Bakerloo line, Windrush line, and I'm gonna try and walk as much of them as I can across the summer. I actually put out a documentary about London and the music scene and some artists that I knew from different parts of London. And we've just finished part 2. So that's gonna come out this year as well. And there'll be more shows, like another headline show from me. I'm part of a collective as well, Left Field Collective. And it's nice because it's me and a few other artists and producers and DJ, and we just bounce off each other. And you know what, being part of a collective has helped. In the past 2 years, being part of something that's bigger than me has helped, because you get to a point where you kind of do things which are just about you for so long that you need, for me, I needed like to be part of something bigger. If you are a creative that wants to expand their horizons and opportunities and just wants to explore more, this is definitely the place for you. You know, I'd say to any young person that knows that they have a creative spark in their mind and wants to go to, you know, an academy, a college, a sixth form, or any sort of phrase that you use for this sort of age group, because this is like 16 to 19, right? Yeah, I would say any young person in that sort of age bracket, hey, yeah, this is the place to come, man. Like, I mean, all I can speak for myself and let you know how good it was for me, and that was 10 years ago. So it's even better now, because we only go up, we don't go down. And I mean, just walking in here, I'm just like, rah, like we didn't even have half the things that's here now today, and it was great. So I know that in my mind it's like the math is easy. And yeah, any young person watching, man, yeah, if you're creative and you want to study somewhere that's gonna stimulate your creative passions further, yeah, this is the place, man. Come.
London. Hey, all my friends in London. All the ends in London. Representing London. Every ends in London. Energy London. Memories London. Every week London. Every season London. Every day in London. Every night in London. All the time in London. All my life in London.